Dr. J here. Today we're going over how to overcome high blood pressure. We're going to just discuss the causes briefly, a few foods, things to avoid, and supplement regime and a little exercise. Okay, so let's whiz through this together. You're going to be thankful for the information. Okay, I'm sure that you know somebody with high blood pressure. And so I just want to encourage you to share the video. Okay, like the video, share the video, and then click on the bell for reminders. And one of the reasons for that is that I am trying to expand my audience, and it helps when you click the like button. Okay, so thanks for partnering with me. All right, and be sure to ask me questions. You know, if you have questions about anything, please feel free to reach out and ask me for questions. And as always, my website, you know, when you get on my website, click on the supplements, and then you can shop for the supplements that I talk about here. And if you need to do blood work, then also reach out for that, okay? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what are some of the causes? All right, so the causes I always like to let you know up front. These are not all of them, but these are the ones that are most discussed, okay? And the first one is high sodium intake, that dreaded table salt, okay? The other one is lots and lots of emotional stress, yep, poor diet, and the lack of exercise. So we need to address those things in order to manage your high blood pressure. And those are just a few. So one of the things that food-wise, you want to have foods that are high in potassium. You want to have foods that are high in magnesium. You want to have foods that are high in omega-3 fatty acids. And you want foods that are high in antioxidants. And so I have done the 4 series on the foods that are high in each one of these categories. So you can watch them later if you would like, okay, to know where to get started in that arena. So check those out. Okay, so fruits and vegetables, sprouted grains, okay, are quite essential. One of my favorite foods, and it is a superfood in and of itself, is the mighty avocado. High in potassium, high in magnesium, high in omega-9s, high in fiber, okay? So I throw a half of one in my nutrition shake every day. It doesn't have much flavor to it, but it's just nutrient dense. So the mighty avocado is a good one, okay? I'll just say that potassium and magnesium and just minerals in general, any of your foods that are alive and rich in color are going to bless your body. Your body's screaming for it right now and you don't even realize it. You know, just the mighty celery and a celery juice every morning is so high in potassium, and your sodium will follow that potassium and you get rid of excess sodium and water, and thereby helping you decrease your blood pressure. Okay, so foods, all right? Figs are really super high in potassium. Who knew? Okay, and they're a great source of fiber, and they taste good, for heaven's sakes, okay? So that's your diet. So one of the things you want to avoid, so let's talk about a few things you want to avoid, is obviously that table salt, okay? And foods that are high in salt, sodium. And so you just do that little by little, okay? So even though I lay all of these things out for you, okay, if you can just do one atomic habit at a time. You ever read that book, Atomic Habits? So don't take everything, just start small, get consistent, add the next thing. Start small, get consistent, add the next thing. That's how you're gonna win, okay? Looking at it like this huge thing, you know, you gotta just bring it down, start small, be consistent, and boom, you're gonna win at the end, okay? So we avoid processed sugar. So your junk sugars have no nutrient density. They are high, they spike your blood sugar, okay? And thereby affecting, being an inflammatory marker, they decrease your immune system, and your body then is, since it's in an inflammatory state, affects your cardiovascular system, affecting your high blood pressure. Okay, stress, you want to come down on your stress, okay? Stress leaves you in fight or flight, leaves you with cortisol. The end product of cortisol, of course, is sugar. All right, so had to add that. Okay, so the next thing is we are avoiding processed foods, fast foods too. Okay, so because they're high in hydrogenated oils, and those oils are inflammatory, thus injuring your arterial walls. So avoid fast food, processed food, because they're inflammatory. All right, so the best supplements would be fish oil. Across the board, here we are again, omega check. You need to find out what your ratio is. You have a baseline, and you're gonna turn it. You're gonna flip the system. 80% of my patients are way high in omega-6 and way low in omega-3 fish oil. So the supplement is key. And adding wild-caught salmon or some great wild-caught fish that's high in omega-3s. Salmon for the win. And it's light and fluffy and it doesn't taste fishy. Okay, so again, fish oil. So if you're gonna supplement, all right, you're gonna wanna supplement, this is low, 1,000 milligrams of fish oil a day, okay? That's low, but when you find out what your blood work needs, what you need, then you can go at it really strong and firm for 30, 60, 90 days, depending on the issues at hand, okay? And the second supplement would be magnesium. Okay, so you can watch my magnesium video if you want to tell you which one's going to be the best for you. But magnesium in divided doses, 250 milligrams divided doses twice a day, 250 twice a day. And then you're going to be doing that because it's a smooth muscle relaxer. So it's going to relax your arterial wall. So move you out of fight or flight, relax the system. Okay, blood moves through there beautifully. Okay, and then number 3 for the win would be coenzyme Q10. CoQ10, okay? If you're taking any medication to lower your cholesterol, you are depleting your CoQ10, okay? It's quintessential that you take it 200 milligrams a day, okay? And there's just no getting around it. You need it. You're being depleted if you're on medication, okay? And then just in general, if you're not doing the whole food diet, right, you want to take it in as well, okay? It's a huge antioxidant, huge antioxidant. It's a huge antioxidant, beautifuls. Okay, so the last supplement would be garlic. Okay, garlic is like one of the best kept secrets, okay? It has allicin in it, and that's anti-inflammatory, as well as several other phytonutrients, okay? And that's the goal here. It's got antibacterial properties in it as well, and antiviral. So garlic is so good for you, but it also is good for the arterial walls because of the anti-inflammatory process. And then I'm just gonna sneak in here one oil, which would be lavender oil, okay? A little sneaky here, lavender oil, 2 to 3 drops across your neck here. Also has a calming effect, and it's known to lower stress, thereby lowering your lowering your blood pressure, which is the goal, okay? And then, of course, last but not least is exercise. You need to get out and move, of course. I am a big fan of HIIT exercise because it gives you exercise with resistance. You could do bar exercise, Pilates, yoga, whatever blesses your body and whatever you're comfortable with, okay? And make sure you consult a physician, especially if you've had any conditions for a really long time. Your medical doctor is essential to chat with on exercise, okay? And so that is it for the day, I think. All right, so that's some things that can help you overcome high blood pressure. And as always, if you have any questions, reach out. Thank you for allowing me to help you take your next step together towards health. Bless you and have a fabulous day.